After being the head of the Transitional Council for more than 3 years, Mohammed Idris Deby Itno is now transiting into a proper democratic leader of Chad. His father, former President Idris Deby Itno, paid the supreme price in action while defending his country against non-state actors in 2021. The young Deby Itno, as head of the transitional government, contested and was declared winner of the May 6 election. And on this occasion, President Bola Tinubu was one of the special guests as Deby took over the affairs of the fifth largest African country before members of the Constitutional Council. Apparently, the chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Governments values the partnership of one of Nigeria's neighbors in times of insecurity in the Lake Chad Basin. The new Chadian president was also conscious of this as he assured that his country will remain vigilant and united with other countries to confront terrorism around the region. Itno said his priorities will include issues related to socio-economic development, with 70% of public spending to be devoted to improving access to education, water, health, energy, and food security. He also promised to inject a real dose of modernization into agricultural and mining sectors while equally pursuing infrastructural development. With these new spirits, Mohammed Idris Deby Itno, now the youngest president on the continent at 39, will lead the country with a population of about 17 million people for the next 5 years. From N'Djamena, Musbah Nanwahab, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Nigeria clearly regards the Republic of Chad as a strategic partner with seeming vested interests in the country's peace and stability. Key players, including Nigeria's Special Envoy to Chad and the Lake Chad Basin Commission, Babagana Kingibe, says the presence of President Bola Tinubu at the inauguration of the new Chadian leader underscores the importance of the neighboring country to Nigeria, particularly in the Lake Chad Basin.
We have been involved with the process from the very beginning, and is a relief that the transition to democracy has been accomplished with the election of President Mohammed Deby. And now the task of rebuilding a new Chad under the new constitution in the Fifth Republic begins.
It's very important because Chad sits in between ECOWAS and the ECAS, Economic Community of Central African States. So it's a link between West and Central Africa, even though it belongs to Central Africa. You also have to bear in mind that Chad is a member of the Lake Chad Basin Commission. We also have SENSAD, a community of Sahelian states that extends all the way, of course, to Libya. So it's very critical, and it's important that Nigeria supports elections, supports constitutional government in Chad.
Chad is a very important player in the Lake Chad Basin Commission. It has been playing a very important role in the war against Boko Haram. Right now, their troops are there, engaged with the other troops in the Operation Lake Sanity 2, which is ongoing right now in the Lake Chad area. So it is in our interest, not only in Nigeria, but in the entire sub-region, to see stability, peace, and development return to Chad.